Hello, today's Bible study comes from Luke chapter 21. It's a short one, it's verses 1 through 4, and it reads as follows. As Jesus looked up, he saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple treasury. He also saw a poor widow put in 2 very small copper coins. Truly, I tell you, he said, the poor widow has put in more than all the others. All these people gave their gifts out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, put in all she had to live on. Now, this is truly a self explanatory statement by Jesus, and he says it all here. This lady was sitting there, and what she had, she gave. There wasn't a holdout for her on what she had. And although the wealth may have given more monetarily wise, they didn't give more of what they had. She gave out of her poverty, and they gave out of their wealth. And yes, it may look big, it may look like a lot when you see a person put in a lot more money because they have more, but the truth of the matter is the woman put in so much more than they did. They just put in money. She put in faith. She put in the simple fact that this is all she had to live on. And she put in faith that she would be taken care of even by giving all that she had. She sacrificed in faith. The other one gave in just because I got it. I got a lot. And it's easy to give when you have an abundance. It's easy to say you got faith when you have an abundance of things and materials and of that nature. But are you giving cheerfully and willfully and truly in the proportion of what you have? Would you give your all? Well, this lady here said, I don't have a lot, but everything that I have, that I am, that can help me in my impoverished situation, I give to you. I put everything I have in because, Lord, I trust that even when I give everything to you, you will give back to me. Even if I don't receive it, Lord, you have already given me enough that makes me want to give everything I have to you because you have given me so much more than I have ever given you. So even in my poverty, I give you all I have. And this is a huge statement. The rich people were doing their thing. They put in a lot of money. And that's nice for people to see. People can say you put in a lot of money. It might draw some attention to you. But that poor widow, she drew the eye of the Lord because she put in everything. The poor widow was a welcome sight to Jesus in this situation, and Jesus was tired in this situation. Don't forget. And he had just got done dealing with a bunch of questions from the enemy, and to see this woman do it had to be huge. And instead of just giving him half of what she had, she gave him 2 mites. She could have kept one for herself because she didn't have much. And we probably won't be mad at her because she didn't have much. But nope, she gave all her money. And this was way more generosity than anything those wealthy men could have put in, or women in this case, depending on what it was. So he tells them, truly, this poor widow has put in more than all of them. And Jesus didn't tell you that she put in more money. He said that she put in more than all of them and all of them put together. Because The others gave, like I said, out of their abundance. She gave a total sacrifice. And the value of gifts to the Lord isn't how much material you give. It is if you're a willing giver to give. And if you trust in him enough to give in abundance, because he gives to you in abundance. And she was. And Jesus noticed her. And it also shows you God doesn't need money, our money. He doesn't need our money. But he wants you to be a cheerful and willing giver. His church functions off of financial need. Yes, it does. But when you give to the church, you're not giving to the minister. You're not giving to the pastor or whoever the person is. That's a thing between you and God. So when you hear, I need you to put in this much and that much and this much, I don't know what you have, and neither do they. That is a conversation for you and the Lord. And if you notice, the rich people had something, but the true conversation came from the poor woman who gave what she had as a sacrifice. Yeah, the wealthy look good. Yeah, they could go up and put $100 in a basket, whatever it may be. But the true giving and the true sacrifice is what the Lord is looking for. So that's what she did. She gave everything she had to the Lord. Amen.